Name.
Devin Milford.
Identification.
Devin Milford.
Identification.
83915, sir.
What is your function?
I'm an exile, sir.
Who are you?
Prisoner 83915.
What are you?
I am an enemy of the people.
You betrayed your own people.
I've betrayed my own people.
You betrayed your family.
I've betrayed my family.
You endangered the lives of your children.
This is the great Devin Milford.
You must serve as an
Pathetic.
example for those who might be misled.
I must serve as an example for those who might be misled.
You betrayed your own people.
I've betrayed my own people.
You betrayed your family.
I've betrayed my family.
You must serve as an example for those who might be misled.
I must serve as an example for those who might be misled.
You betrayed your own people.
I've betrayed my own people.
You betrayed your family.
I've betrayed my family.
You endangered the lives of your children.
I've endangered the lives of my children.
They have closed the city. I've spoken with Andre myself. Your son will be found.
He's come to destroy me. Everything I've worked for.
Your ex-husband made a foolish attempt to kidnap your children. It was bungled.
It isn't the children he's come for. It's me.
He can be of no harm to you. He's in custody. You are safe. Soviet Union guarantees your safety. I guarantee your safety.
Why am I so afraid? I know he can't do anything.
He's just a man. Do not let guilt weaken you.
I don't feel guilty. I don't have anything to feel guilty about. I did the right thing.
Here you make yourself the magistrate who sits in judgment on him this time. You may put him out of your life in a way he cannot recover.
It was the final ascendancy of the common man. The crux of the American civilization was that the common man could express himself in and through this society and be himself responsible for that expression. He did not have to be noble-born or have inherited wealth or be a member of a bureaucratic or a political elite. If there was nobility, it was less in looking to the hero than in the individual's own striving. His nobility was expressed not so much in what he achieved, but in his testing of himself, in striving for the limits of his ability.
My, Clay, you look like you got yourself involved in some honest labor.
Jim, allow me to introduce the young Mr. William Milford.
Well, now, I'm pleased to meet you. Actually, you've been in a bit of the news of late. Made the area-wide radio.
Well, Clayton Cullen, what have you gone and gotten yourself into now?
This is my wife, Melanie William. This is Devin Milford's son, William Milford.
Ain't he just? Come on, William. Let me show you where you can clean up. And then we'll get something to that stomach of yours. Do you like to be called William or Bill or what?
They're real serious about this one.
We're not going to stay long. I don't know. I don't think we were spotted.
You go through the usual people?
Mostly.
Stronger threats, bigger bribes. Everybody's got a limit.
He's important.
Feeling a little bit of the old religious commitment sneaking back up on you?
Cleared, sir.
Very good. Everything will be fine.
You're keeping something from me.
No, no. You have as much information as I do.
No, I don't mean about Devin. About you, about what? I don't know.
Why do you think this?
You've never told me everything.
And you?
More.
More. Ultimately, there are things none of us know. No matter how much we think we know. Then there is always the unexpected. The surprise. We will. My little American. Soon, who knows? You may be leading your own country.
Why is it every time we leave each other, I feel I'll never see you again?
One time, it will be true.
Do we love each other, Benji?
Of course we do. Lovers, comrades.
I betrayed my husband with you.
For the cause. And we were a wonderful result.
This time she'll have him executed.
I don't know. Could be a little tricky for her, this new job. Deputy Governor General. She's got to look good. Putting her ex in the front of the firing squad, I don't know. Some people might think that's a little too tough a way to get divorced.
A show trial? Public humiliation.
That's good. Disgraced hero comes back, kidnaps one kid, assaults the other. The great Devin Milford, just another criminal. Maybe there's even some conditioning from the camp they can trigger. Get him to confess his errors and declare himself an enemy of the people.
So what do we do? Nothing?
Maybe for now we just get the word around that he's here and they've got him.
What good will that do?
I don't know. But it'll be a chance to see if the name Devin Milford really does mean anything anymore.
To whom?
To us, to them. Maybe even to him.
There seems to be a problem. I'm told you still have some kind of following, a kind of hero in absentia. In my position here, I have a responsibility to see that things go smoothly in this area. Now, your behavior, your presence here, seems to be disruptive. Now, what if we execute you? It would certainly end it from one standpoint, but would that make you into a martyr? More of a threat dead than alive? Tell me, what were you going to do once you'd got your children? Take them and join the revolution against their mother? Or were they going to become fugitives, always hiding? Or were you going to try to make it back to Milford? Your wife would tear down that town, house by house, to find them, to destroy you. Maybe I'm just trying to understand how a man who had your following, your strength, could allow himself to be betrayed by the woman closest to him. Or were you like the rest of your countrymen? Almost happy to accept failure because it meant you didn't really have to take responsibility anymore. When it came down to it, you allowed yourself to be betrayed. Allowed it to happen. Maybe you were even grateful that it saved you from having to prove yourself.
And this debate will be the only time the three candidates have faced each other. The independent candidate, Massachusetts Congressman Devin Milford, has just arrived. We'll see if we can't get a word with Congressman Milford. Congressman Milford is accused by the Republican candidate, Senator Winthrop, and Democratic hopeful Daniel Brandt of being a spoiler with no real chance of winning, while bringing into the campaign confusion and divisiveness.
How's it going so far, sir?
Can we have a comment?
Why have you decided to participate in this debate if you consider the election rigged?
The only access I'll have to the national press and the national network. As you know, I've not been allowed to reach the American people.
What evidence do you have? That your candidacy has been run by the
Every one of
Soviets,
you
sir.
knows that this election is a farce. You ladies and gentlemen of the press have been less than honest in reporting to the American people what's going on in this country.
What sort of report do you have?
Abandoning the principle of free press, America has allowed itself to be controlled by special interests and ultimately by a foreign power. Just as by abandoning the principle of a United Nations, we've allowed the Russians to usurp its name and debase its function.
Who do you? Are you only talking like this because you've been Senator? What do you say about the allegation the congressman has made about the elections being rigged by the Soviets?
Let me answer you, Congressman. Are you afraid to confront the truth?
I'm asking for the truth, Senator.
I'm absolutely amazed that any American, let alone a candidate for the top office of the land, would have that kind of demoralized, defeated picture of this great country of ours. I mean, I travel across this country back and forth, and I see us on the verge of a wonderful, dynamic, productive future. Many of these ladies and gentlemen of the press have traveled with me. Have you seen any Russian troops?
No.
Well, hell, we've gone through the tough times, but we're coming out of them.
I think I can shed some light on that.
Mr. Brand, come right up here, sir.
I've been troubled by Congressman Milford's approach to this election. I think this election is one of the most important in this country's history. We're just beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And for the first time, as far back as I can remember, I don't wake up every morning afraid that the world is going to be annihilated by nuclear war, whether intentionally or accidentally. What I wake up with is a faith in America, restored, as strong as ever. Not militarily, but spiritually. And I wonder who wants a weak and divided America. Something which would come about through the same kind of campaign that Devin Milford is running, sowing seeds of doubt, of division. And I wonder who would think of this election as a chance to gain control which they do not already have.
Let's get past the innuendos and talk about some facts.
These are not innuendos, sir. I have proof.
Where's the proof? Where's it from, Mr. Brand? Where's it from? Where's the proof come from, Mr. Brand?
Charles Abernathy, the State Department correspondent for the Washington Star, has this afternoon brought forth some astounding evidence that proves not only that Congressman Milford is a sham candidate, but also that he is a traitor to his country.
Congressman, you're responsible.
Watch it.
Like that. Are you going to comment on that? Where did you get this? Where did you get this?
I accuse you, Devin Milford, of being a Soviet agent, and you have been one since you returned from Vietnam.
And your wife. What the hell is
Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk.
Your wife
You leave my wife out of this.
has, for the past 3 years, been forced by her husband, her agent husband, to sleep with the Soviet KGB.
Come on! Where did you get this?
Look out!
Tell me that's not true. Look at her. Look.
Mrs. Milford.
Mrs. Milford, face. Tell me that isn't true. Get further.
She was, of course, seen as a martyr. The best political platform. Martyrdom. What's the matter with you, man? You were betrayed, and yet you just sit there. Were all your guts ripped out in the camp, or didn't you ever really have any? My grandfather spent years in a camp that would make the one you were in look like a vacation. And yet, with his last breath, his last ounce of strength, he was never beaten. Destroyed, but never.
Damn you! Damn you!
Damn you for forcing your way into my life.
We got the whole floor, can you believe it? Guys all over the place. Is this the way it's gonna be? Gotta get a bigger car for dates.
It's a little exaggerated at the moment because it's a transition and nobody knows quite what to expect.
Including us.
God, Daddy, you should see the house. It looks like a mausoleum.
How does it feel picking up where the meatpacking Baron of Omaha left off?
Well, you said you didn't want the White House.
I take it back.
Look, this seems like a good idea, at least until we get our things moved in.
Our things fill up about 3 rooms in that house.
What's gonna happen to us?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like it's not my life anymore.
You're gonna go to school. Jackie's gonna dance. Scott's gonna play basketball. You'll meet new friends.
You'll rule the world?
Yeah. Pretty soon it'll all seem normal.
Hey, come on. What's this?
We were different people a month ago.
I'm the same.
Are you? I'm not. I've seen things. Been through things I never even dreamed of. What just happened to me wasn't real. It was like old pictures out of Nazi concentration camps. Couldn't happen to me.
Amanda, I know how you feel.
Now, how do you know how I feel? You weren't there. How could you know? It wasn't just nothing that happened there, Peter. It was an atrocity. I don't want comfort. That's not what I need now. Something happened there. Something wonderful. In the midst of all that horror, I found something in myself. We all did. The town. All the feeling we had toward the exiles, the fear and the hostility. When their camp was destroyed, the townspeople took them in. And it wasn't just charity or generosity. I found courage. I found that, scared as I was, I could do something. Do something I believed in.
These last few days in Washington, I needed you so much. Us being able to talk things over. I thought about what's happened to us in the last few years, the kind of society we're becoming. The fear, paranoia. And I realized it's not nearly as bad as it could be. Or maybe will be if somebody, anybody who has a chance doesn't do something. maybe I don't try to do something. I went to the Lincoln Memorial. And I thought if he were here today, he wouldn't be thinking the most important thing was keeping the country together. But to hang on to some of the principles, somehow keeping something out of this. Our dignity. The hope that it can be better. More of what we always thought we were as a people. I have to do that. That's what I've decided. And to do that, I have to make choices, compromises.
Milford's your home. Our home. Everything we are, we learned there. We can't forget those things. I'm sure you can move us here. We'll never see it again. But I can't forget what's happened.
Ma'am, are you with me? Or is this Milford thing?
I'm your wife.
You still want to be my wife?
I think so. I love you.
Honey, we'll work this out. I need you. Please. I'm asking you to help me. Just that. We'll do the best we can for as many people as we can.
What are you doing? You still out here?
Sifting through the trash.
Yeah? Well, looks like you got enough of it.
Yes, nothing. You should have seen what we left behind in New York. I wish we'd left it all over there.
I'm Will Milford.
I know. Dieter Highlander. Gerda never liked to throw anything away. She said the things you accumulated in your life, they could tell you at any time how you were doing. And what kind of a person you were, or what it was you were doing. I forget.
Mary used to say your kids never appreciate anything about their parents. Till you leave an attic full of stuff for them to root around in.
We didn't have any children.
Well, they're a mixed blessing. Not all they're cracked up to be.
You have been lucky.
I never could figure out what they were doing. Especially Devin, and never seemed to be on the same wavelength.
Courageous man.
To me, it just looked like he was always making out like he was the only one who knew anything. Nobody else's life, what they did, what they were, stood for much, and thus it fit in with his idea.
Young men can be pretty self-righteous.
Probably old ones, too. You know, the first time I guess I ever understood that boy was there in the square when they wanted him to apologize, whatever he was supposed to do. I looked at him. Damned if I didn't see the face of my own father. You know, the look he'd get on his face when he walked out on a field of wheat or corn that had been beat to the ground by hailstorm or rain. He'd just look at it, not say anything. You knew from the look on his face he wasn't going to move or let it beat him. I saw that in Devon. It was like looking at my dad up there.
I can look for a little tea. I can make a little fire if you want.
Yeah. How much of this stuff you think we could get into a trailer? Oh, beg your pardon. I appreciate the offer of the tea. I could still make some coffee down at the house if you'd rather. Maybe you'd like to come on down to the house. We could get the trailer, hitch it up, take most of your life there with you. Well, suit yourself.
I always heard Will Milford hated squatters. Would take a shotgun to them if he found one in his place.
Well, he would have. Still might. Don't mean you ain't welcome.
Let's get that wagon.
He has to be killed.
Don't you think you're overreacting?
He broke his exile, kidnapped my children.
One of them wanted to go with him. In fact, ran away rather.
You don't understand. You've never understood. It is not the children. It's me. He wants to destroy me, everything I built. He wants...
Revenge?
You admire him. I should have seen it before. You won't help me because you want to protect him.
Don't be ridiculous.
There, you see something of yourself, don't you?
He was weak. He let you destroy him.
Oh, yes. You would have done it better. It's too bad you weren't Devon. You think you might have saved your fantasy of America. That's it, isn't it?
Be rational. I am, if anything, protecting you, protecting my work.
You had no right to take him out of the custody of party security.
Look at yourself. You are the Deputy Governor General of the Central Area. Soon this will be an independent country. You need the support of the people, at least in appearance, if you are going to survive.
I know what I'm doing.
If you blindly pursue an act of revenge, such as the unjustified murder of the father of your children, you will become a feared and despised person. And whatever exaggerated ideas you have of yourself, you are not strong enough to survive that.
This way, please.
man bringing the prisoner is approaching the court building. Inside, the infamous Devin Milford waits to be taken for arraignment.
I will not be intimidated.
Take it as information.
But he's still dangerous. Don't you see that?
Or a symbol. Symbols can be turned. Who could have imagined Abraham Lincoln turned on his head?
Can you keep it straight? All the strategies and deceptions. I wonder. Is it time?
Just about.
And what about the defense?
He refused the public defender.
Thank you.
All rise. The 4th District Area Court is now in session. People's Magistrate Marion Andrews presiding.
The prisoner has rejected counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. The state-supplied public defender was refused.
Why?
I don't know, Your Honor.
It's my duty to make you aware of your right to counsel, if not of your choosing, then appointed by the court. Do you understand the seriousness of the charges against you?
I understand you have the power to do pretty much what you want to do.
How does the defendant plead?
Damn it, Marion, I don't plead.
This court holds the power to judge you, and it will.
What does that mean? Holds a power. Over what? Life and death? I think a simple divorce would have been sufficient.
I pity you. It's sad enough that you destroyed your life. Now you want to come back here and destroy ours.
You've done a pretty good job of that by yourself.
You're in contempt of this court.
I'm in contempt of everything you've done. I saw Caleb.
Restrain the prisoner.
I saw what you've done for him. You're his mother, for God's sake.
Where's Billy?
He's free.
I had hoped you'd be more cooperative, at least where the welfare of your own child is concerned.
Do you remember when he was born? For the longest time, the kid refused to be born. Then all of a sudden he came, pushing his way out, big and strong and yelling. Nothing could stop him. He was beautiful. He wasn't yours. He wasn't mine. He belonged to himself.
I see the prison has done nothing to help you become a better citizen. You're still a dangerous subversive. You're blinded by thoughts of revenge toward me and would use innocent children to get at me.
You know what's funny? I don't hate you. I wish I could. But I do hate you for what you've done to the children. What you tried to do to Billy and what you've done to Caleb. And for that, I'll fight you.
Court finds in your behavior clear indication of mental imbalance. The court finds the defendant incapable of discerning the issues of these proceedings, thus it rules. The defendant be remanded to the custody of the Psychiatric Evaluation Division for observation and determination of the defendant's competence to stand trial.
All rise.
Marion, if you have the power, why are you so afraid?
Damn him.
Sir, there is a dispute over the disposition of the prisoner. Members of the party intelligence agency have come to take custody.
They don't want to miss this time.
It's an internal matter. What difference does it make to us?
Indeed, what? He is under my protection.
Protection, sir?
Control. Just make sure no one but our security men even come near him. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
It's okay. Have you ever been a prisoner?
No, sir.
Sometimes I feel like I've been one in my entire life.
Sir?
Sergei, what of the man who stood here this afternoon?
Sir?
What is your impression, honestly?
A man of courage. Or a fool.
In any case, he's not afraid.
Our agents tried to take control of him and were refused. That means the area advisor's not through with him yet.
What does Andre want? I don't trust him.
How long can he hold Milford? It's not an area matter. You can always play your trump card.
They won't allow themselves to be used against each other. Besides, General Simonov has no respect for those who can't solve their own problems.
As Deputy Governor General, you'll have clearer jurisdiction.
Don't lose him.
I think the best way to handle this might be the facility in Omaha. From a public perspective, he would simply be going in for psychological evaluation. And we could apply some of the experimental techniques. We'll see what's left of him when they're through with him.
I don't want him altered. I want him killed. I don't care how you do it. The hospital can do it or you can. It doesn't matter. Just want to be free of him.
Colonel Denisov, ma'am.
Sorry to barge in on you like this.
Comrade Denisov?
Ah, Mr. Laird.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
The final solution to the child custody dispute,
I would like you to order the Special Service Unit in Milford back to town to find Billy.
I will make you a trade.
What do you want?
I want to prevent you from doing something which will damage yourself and our overall cause. If you are seen to be too closely involved in whatever happens to him, that will be something which in the future will damage you much more than anything you have to fear from him.
You're still trying to protect him.
Allow him to make a statement.
Are you mad?
To the people out in the street. Now, what can he say? The only dissemination would be by word of mouth. A simple gesture would make it look as if you are indifferent to him, as if you have nothing to fear from him. Now, that would be a much stronger statement than anything he can say. Then, turn him over to the new administration. Let the Governor General's office take care of the court order.
You will order the UNSSU into Milford.
To conduct a search only.
You give me your word that you'll deliver him for evaluation.
Wherever you choose.
Omaha, the People's Acceptance Hospital.
Fine.
Hey, what the hell are you doing here?
Hey, what do you mean? It was on the assignment sheet.
Shut that stuff off. There's not to be any coverage of this. None.
Look, I just go where I'm told. I mean, the assignments come out of the advisory committee.
Yeah, well, somebody's gonna lose his job. Magistrate Andrews wants no coverage of this.
All right. Looks like a mistake to me. It's a good story for the magistrate.
I'm sure she'll appreciate your opinion.
Okay, boys, pack it up. John, come here. Turn the camera on and let it run.
You understand what might happen to you.
Yes.
And you are not afraid.
Of course I'm afraid.
Yet you do nothing to save yourself.
I do everything to save myself.
No, no, no. That is sophistry. I would like to save your life.
Why?
I see no purpose served by your death.
As long as you're responsible for the subjugation of my country, we're still enemies.
I am responsible for things being much better than they might have been. I am responsible for trying to find a solution to the occupation which leaves you with some honor and some hope for the future.
I've seen your future reflected in my wife, my sons.
There will never be another America. That is a fact of life. All that is at issue is the nature of what is to come. You can help your people. Not give them false hope, but genuinely help them. Now, your friend Peter Bradford, do you believe he is a good man, an honest man?
Yes.
As the new Governor General, he will do everything that is possible for the benefit of his countrymen.
That's his instinct.
Now we accept him because there is a way for his best efforts for the area to be compatible with the interests of the Soviet Union. But he needs support. He needs to be able to survive, possibly even against the influence of people like your wife. Across the road from this courthouse are a great many people. Perhaps you noticed them when you arrived. All presumably because of you. You still have influence.
And you want me to say something in support of Peter?
Something you genuinely believe about the man. Particularly in contrast to your wife.
5 years ago, I might have killed you. I might have thought that would do the most good.
It would have done nothing. At least no good.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I pledge allegiance to the
flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. America. 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 America.
Could you please put me through to the National Advisor, General Simonov, please? Marion Andrews? Thank you. What? He has to be available. Tell him it's Marion Andrews. Well, what does that mean, a communication freeze? Let me talk to Major Silovich's aide. I don't understand. What's going on? Look, I need to speak to the General as soon as possible. Yes. In Chicago.
Да.
Связь с Москвой почти готова.
Американцы говорят, одежда красит человека,
вы думаете? Это комплимент?
Я не знаю, товарищ генерал.
Of course, you wouldn't. It's not your place to know, is it?
Нет, товарищ генерал.
You are ordered to return immediately for consultations.
This is a particularly delicate time.
The committee is in receipt of reports which portray a more disturbing picture.
Yet in a complex situation such as this, it is possible to see several seemingly contradictory aspects.
Precisely. The relationship between the man you have selected as premier or president or whatever of the first new North American country and the party structure seem confusing from this distance.
Sometimes from this distance as well, comrade.
We cannot afford impreciseness. There are many in the committee who believe the American policy is far too lenient.
Of course. Of course, Comrade Chairman.
When is the area to secede?
There is no precise time. The Governor General has had no time to establish.
Are the forces uncompromised and in place? Then they will provide the control while your man takes hold. You have the party infrastructure as well, is that not correct?
It is a little more complicated than we first thought.
Of course, of course. You might suggest to your man that he remind his people that however difficult things may seem now, they can get worse. We can guarantee that. We will greet you at the airport, comrade, as befits the conqueror of America.
We have reached Colonel Denisov, sir.
Андрей Денисович,
Что случилось, товарищ генерал?
вы считаете, что моя фамильярность что-то означает?
Familiarity, Russian and tone.
You are perceptive of these subtleties. I am never sure the obvious is not what ultimately matters the most.
Moscow reminds us the only time which matters is Moscow time.
Вена, приезжайте в Вашингтон как можно скорее.
Well, tomorrow is... I will leave tomorrow morning.
As soon as possible. Among those things you are arranging tomorrow, I would consider it a personal favor if you set in motion whatever measures are necessary for Marian to find her son.
Of course.
Good night, Colonel.
Good night, sir.
Sorry, sir, but the area advisor's on the secure phone.
Hello.
Try to put things in as good an order as you can and get back here no later than midday. Can you do that?
Well, sure, I guess so. What's up?
I have to go to Washington.
Anything the matter?
Honestly, I don't know. These kind of things always make me a little nervous.
I didn't think anything rattled you.
I have discovered my weakness. Phone calls in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Kind of like the dam broke and flooded out your new crop.
Very good. An excellent homily for the new Abraham Lincoln. I'm sorry to have woken you.
All right, easy now. Pride. Joy. Get in there. Get in there. Come on with it. Get in there. Pride. Joy. Joy. Come on. Come on. Well, you're not doing any good. Holding up that shovel. Here. Come on over here. Take hold of his halter.
I don't know very much about horses.
We don't have to know anything.
Actually, I'm afraid of horses.
Well, it's a stupid thing to be afraid of a dumb animal.
Look, it was the same with the car driving. I never learned how to drive a car. We came to New York and they didn't...
What's that got to do with anything? Here, come on over here.
It's just an example
Get rid of it.
how bad it is
Shovel.
an idea to send people like me to the countryside.
All right, here. He's not going to bite you. Here, take a hold of his holder. There. Yeah, you're not too old to learn. I'll have you into an old fool farmer before you know it. All right now. Easy. Pride. All right now. Come on. Get in there. Pride. Joy. Ha! Go, darn it. Get in there. Pride. Get in there. Come on. Ha! Ha! Who?
Milford?
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Grandpa?
What the hell? It's not.
Hi, Grandpa. It's
I'll
me.
be damned.
Really?
I know, boy. I know. Don't you think I recognize my handsomest, ugliest grandson?
Well, I recognize my old coot of a grandpa.
Well, there you are.
Hi, Grandpa.
You old horse, you old mule. Well, let me look at you. My God, you're all grown up.
You look great, Grandpa.
You're still kicking, I guess. Now, then, tell me, William, who's this? What the hell are you doing here?
Well, that's Clayton. We came through the Underground Railroad.
Clayton? The what?
We've been in trucks, on rafts. We even rode the rails.
Rails?
You know, jump trains.
Oh, yeah, well, okay. Come on, let's go up to the house. You'll tell me all about it. Hey, Dieter, come here. I want you to meet my handsomest, ugliest 14-year-old grandson.
Hi.
And this is Clayton. Hello, Dieter. Well, come on. Take care of the horses later. Just let them rest. You know anything about horses?
No.
Well, I've been having a hell of a time. Maybe you can give me a hand.
Okay, you have to teach me all about this.
All right, now, everybody remember you are to keep together, you are to keep your chins up, stay in
sounds scarier when it's your face up there.
Whatever this all means,
All right, that's better. Let me hear a little heartland.
Ah, Colonel.
Pete.
Colonel Denisov. It's my wife, Amanda.
Mrs. Bradford, what a pleasure to see you. I'm sorry about the trouble you had in Milford.
I was very impressed with how quickly you could help. I wondered about that.
Well, soon your husband will be able to accomplish much the same thing.
Forgive me for asking, but if you had the power to stop what was going on, how did it happen in the first place?
Amanda. No, it's a fair question. I guess you could say that there are some things which are set in motion in such a general way that one has little control over the specifics until something arises which can be dealt with.
So power, when it's responsible for creating the circumstances for evil, is no one's fault. While power, when it's exercised against that same evil, is to someone's credit.
As Peter takes responsibility for the entire area, the less ability he will have to deal with some specific things which may be very important to someone else.
I hope he can use that power for good.
Power for good exists only with power. And power is not easy, and it's not always clear. And it is never cheap. I'm afraid your friend, Mr. Milford, may have found that out too late.
Devin?
He's been arrested, trying to regain his children. One is safe and the other is missing.
Oh, my... Well, where is he?
He's in our custody.
Can we see him?
Of course. Now, if you will excuse me, there are some things I must discuss with your husband. Now, Mrs. Bradford, your husband needs you, and I believe your people need you, too. To see if the power for good can be more successful than the alternatives.
I think it can. I hope someday I'll see that you were able to do that.
I am certain of it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Peter, would you walk into my car? Marion has ordered your friend to be held for psychiatric evaluation. I've guaranteed his delivery to a hospital in Omaha. It's of her choice, so I imagine there's some kind of program there.
Program?
Conditioning. I've also authorized a limited re-entry into Milford.
What?
To conduct a search for the boy. Now, I have advised Marion that you should be allowed to administer the situation. It would be unwise to openly oppose Marion on this. She's a great capacity to disrupt and undermine you. You're going to have to become a better chess player. Peter, you know, in order to become a better chess player, you'll have to sacrifice some pieces to win. Be ready. You're going to have to secede as soon as possible. Sooner than you may think is prudent. Procedural things you don't have to check with me. Otherwise, there'll be morning briefings on the comm line and whenever something needs my attention.
When should I send the order for the search you authorized for Magistrate Andrews' son in Milford?
Major Gert. Is he restrainable?
Yes, sir. He's a good officer.
Извините. Sir, Miss Ballard, sir, we found her. She's been staying with one of the actors, sir, from the theater company.
She's not in custody.
We didn't know, sir.
Get her.
Bring her here, sir.
Yes. No. Take her to the apartment. I have to go by there on the way to the airport.
The Milford search, sir.
Authorize a platoon-level entry only. And with the cooperation of the local authorities, Major Gertman is not to accompany the search party.
Look, honey, this situation with Devin is very tricky. There's a lot I don't know about what Marion controls or doesn't control. And until I can consolidate my position, I can't make a move.
I'm going to go see him.
You know how I feel about
Just
that.
think of me as your conscience. Doing something that your position won't allow you to do. I'm sorry that didn't come out the way I intended for it to.
Maybe it did.
It's just that he's our friend.
All right.
When could we go?
You go. I can probably help him more later if I don't compromise myself with Marion now. If we're going to be able to save him, we've got to get him to give Billy back to her. I think that's going to be the trade-off. If we'll go along with that, maybe we can save him from the camp. Or maybe assassination.
You can't save him.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. If Marion wants him dead, I can't help him. Unless maybe we can give her something she wants more. Whatever you decided to, be discreet. Use the Russians. Take Minturn with you. Gotta go.
Do you realize the most creative school of American architecture originated in Chicago?
No, sir, I didn't.
How long have you been here?
3 years.
Do you think the tour of duty is too long?
I'm happy to serve, however long the party judges necessary.
Of course. Are you all right?
Bullies break into my friend's apartment, beat him up, and take me prisoner.
There was not to be any kind
How
of...
would you know? All you do is press a button and something happens somewhere.
Kimberly, I'm sorry, I don't have much time.
How surprising. When do you ever have much time? What if I'd been hurt?
You had an assigned bodyguard. You're under my protection.
What the hell does that mean? Are you God that whatever you decide is going to happen, happens? No.
Kimberly, we are special people, people like us. We live in what we are doing. We live at the edge of our accomplishments. Now, you have everything. You are a privileged person in a society where few have privileges. Now, I protect you. I tolerate your idiosyncrasies.
I just know I can't do it anymore.
Look, I want you to come with me to Washington.
I can't. Not now.
Why not?
I don't know. It's too fast. Something happened to me.
The actor. The one in whose apartment you were staying.
No. When you left, after the raid on the club, I needed you. Desperately. It was as though you were gone. Just like that. Like some sort of dream I'd had. So I left here. This apartment. I was running away. I didn't know what from or what to. I've always been afraid of what's out there. Or what was it? But I discovered something. All that outlaw theater I had done, I never understood.
Don't tell me you joined the resistance.
I don't expect you to take anything I do seriously.
I take you much more seriously than I do the resistance.
I know that's your attitude towards me. Toward everything here. But I found something. And it doesn't matter whether you respect it or not, it's for me.
What is your discovery?
I'm gonna tell you. Not because I think you want to know, but because... I realized I'm an American.
Yes?
No. But I never understood what that meant before. I was always just this person, you know, living my life. I never had a relationship, any sort of relationship to the idea of being an American. I mean, I never felt that all these people, that all, I know this will sound funny, that all these people were my countrymen, that we were part of the same thing. I know some people called me a traitor, but it never had any meaning. It was always just a word somebody used because they were jealous. I understand it now. And I can't be with you.
I love you. I really do. Maybe I didn't face that in myself before.
Goodbye, Andre.
Goodbye, my little actress. You must miss me.
I will.
I will rescind the cancellation of your play.
If you like.
Kimberly, were you in the crowd today at the courthouse? Devin Milford was there.
Yes.
Thank you for being honest.
It's all right.
I do not see my role as a reincarnation of the vice presidency.
I don't either. I see a great deal of the load going through you. Naturally, you'll be in charge of all party contacts and
In
activity.
control of.
Is the party structure something you intend to use against me?
Of course not. It's simply that the organization is in place and will respond to the area's needs better through me.
I just want to make sure we're on the same side.
I assume we are. But let me ask you. Why has your wife gone to see Devon?
I sure wish I knew what was going on as well as you do.
That's why I'm invaluable as your deputy.
I thought it'd be a good way to try to find out where your son is.
Really?
And to work out a way for Devon not to be killed.
What makes you think he will be killed?
I just assume it's a possibility, a greater one if Billy's not returned.
Billy will be found, with or without Devon.
In any case, if Devon's cooperative, I don't see...
Tricked. You mean?
If Billy's returned, I don't see what purpose Devon's death serves. Except it makes us look a little bloodthirsty. I don't want that image. You don't want that image.
I might agree to a program of behavior modification. Or prison.
I'd agree to prison. Short term.
If he returns Billy. I think we can work together.
You're tough. You don't give much for nothing.
Or old time's sake.
It's time to stop compromising.
It's a tactic. Giving Billy to Marion is a tactic to save your life, for God's sake.
My life's not what's important. What's important is that we need a deeper kind of resistance than anything we've ever thought about. We need to be for something, not just against the Russians.
It's enough. 6 years in prison is enough. You've given enough. Aren't these walls enough? Aren't you tired of all this?
For a long time, I felt like I was some kind of martyr, let down by all the people I was trying so hard to save. I was so disappointed in them for not seeing the truth, for not caring about the truth, or living up to their ideals. I felt like I'd offered them a chance to save themselves, and nobody responded.
Maybe they didn't know how. I didn't.
It wasn't them. I was the one who lost the faith in the human spirit. They haven't given up. They're not broken. No matter what happened, their spirit's still alive. They just needed someone to remind them.
Why does it have to be you?
It's not me. It's all of us. I'm not what matters.
You are what matters. You matter to me. I love you. There, I said it. I always have. touch me. I'm really mad. You're stupid. You're stupid to risk your life, and there's another way. Don't laugh. Don't you dare laugh. Before, when you were talking about Marion and the kids and how they sustained you in prison, how do you think I felt? There was never a mention of me keeping you alive. I wish I'd been the one keeping you alive. I wish it had been me you were thinking of. Oh, God. I feel like a 16-year-old.
At best.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
You all right?
Yeah, I didn't cut the jugular.
Are you trying? Let me see.
Maybe. How nervous I am.
You'd think something important was happening today.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah? How was he?
He was all right. Better than he was in Milford.
He's going to give Billy up?
I don't know.
I can't help him if he doesn't.
I know, I told him that. Stupid.
Good morning, Mr. Milford. Colonel Denisov requested me to invite you to breakfast in the officer's mess before you leave. This way, please.
We're ready.
This is the route. Be thorough. Excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me.
It's done. The security unit was hit by what seemed to be armed resistors. There were no survivors.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank you. If you'll just leave me alone for a moment.
It's almost time. You all right?
Yeah, it's just butterflies.
It's nice to know that you're at least a little bit like the rest of us.
We're supposed to walk separately, or can I take your arm? As though we're getting married.
Take my arm, but under no circumstances are you to say I do. Let's go, guys.
His name's Billy Andrews. He's being held against his will. We've got to find him. Spread out. Look everywhere!
Bradford, will you raise your right hand and repeat after me? I, Peter Arthur Bradford, do solemnly affirm.
I, Peter Arthur Bradford, do solemnly affirm
That I will conduct the responsibilities of the Governor General of the Central Area Heartland to the best of my ability.
that I will conduct the responsibilities of the Governor General of the Central Area Heartland to the best of my abilities.
And in the name of and for the benefit of the people of Heartland.
And in the name of, for the benefit of the people of Heartland.
Having been chosen by the people, I serve at the pleasure of the people.
Having been chosen by the people, I serve at the pleasure of the people.
Conducting all aspects of the government of this area according to the dictates of law and justice.
Conducting all aspects of the government of this area according to the dictates of law and justice.
Congratulations, Governor General. After me. I, Marion Andrews, do solemnly affirm.
I, Marion Andrews, do solemnly affirm.
That I will conduct the responsibilities of the Deputy to the Governor General of the Central Area Heartland to the best of my ability.
That I will conduct the responsibilities of the Deputy to the Governor General of the Central Area Heartland to the best of my ability.
And in the name of and for the benefit of the people of Heartland.
And in the name of and for the benefit of the people of Heartland.
Having been chosen by the people, I serve at the pleasure of the people.
Having been chosen by the people, I serve at the pleasure of the people.
Conducting all the aspects of the government of this area according to the dictates of law and justice.
Conducting all the aspects of the government of this area according to the dictates of law and justice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
They're coming. What? They're coming. The barracks, full strength.
Where are they?
They're heading for town. They're right behind me.
Oh, what the hell do they want now?
What the hell's going on? They're coming. The barracks, full strength. Us.
Maybe.
Well, we can't take that chance. We have to figure out where to hide him.
You and Si get out of here. The less you know, the better. Try and stall them. Go on.
How about the exile camp?
They'll look everywhere. It's their mentality. Don't try to figure it out. Just be thorough.
The root cellar.
No, find that easy.
Is there any place that nobody knows about?
Maybe I should go back. They just want to take me back to my mom. And I don't want them to hurt anybody.
Appreciate the thought, young man. Do you want to go back? Devin say it was okay to give up the boy?
No. I seem to think it was pretty important.
Okay. Then we just got to figure something out here. Okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, the new area anthem sung by the combined Lincoln Youth Brigade choirs. Please rise.
Guarantee the greater
dugout. It's gonna be pretty musty, but your great-great-great-grandparents survived in here the first winter they were here. So will you. Okay, go on, get in. Come on, now.
Well, we might as well see what it was like 130 years ago.
That's it.
Say, you don't think they're still in there, do you?
Go on. Back as soon as I can. Shut up!
Get him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Caleb Andrews.
We are the voice of a new generation. We are the voice of a new people. The destructive ways of the past are gone. We will replace them with our vision of the future. The party will lead us to the new age. There have been those who have tried to stop the new age. They are the corrupt reminder of the past. They have tried to confuse us with the idea that the old America was a good country. We know that lie. History teaches us that lie. We are grateful to our Soviet brothers who saved the world from destruction, and we can now join them in a world of socialist brotherhood. Everyone will go to school, everyone will have a job, everyone will be equal. No one will exploit or be exploited, and all those who oppose this wonderful vision will be crushed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Governor General of Heartland, Peter Bradford.
Fellow citizens, today is a momentous occasion in our history. We all know what we have lost. We must now turn to what we can gain. We must come together with those we trust, our family, our friends, our neighbors, to work for the well-being of our area, Heartland. I come before you today not to mourn the past, for we have all done that for too long, but to address the future, our future. There are elements of the past which we shall hold in our hearts for as long as we live. prosper, and to be our own people, we must forget the past and look to the future. Our area is larger than most of the countries in Europe. Our productive capacity as a people is unmatched. This is our opportunity to take a step away from the misery of the domination of our lives and spirits for the last 10 years. We are now free to become a vital and important part of the world community of nations. So it is with great humility that I join with you on our common cause. All of us asserting our own future, our own freedom, our own destiny, our hope, no longer as Americans, but as Heartlanders. Heartlanders! 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 Heartlanders!
Maybe it was for him the only way.
Well, it's not the only way for me.
Ellie! Where are you going?
War! Now everybody stay calm. Go ahead, Ellie. If you have to, go ahead. Go ahead, Ellie. Go ahead.
will ask you one last time. Where's the boy?
Burn the house!
All right, get them in.
Quema la casa!
Major, for God's sakes, what's the point?
Where is the boy?
We don't know. I told you, we don't know!
Burn it! Burn it!
Major! Please. Please. Please!
He arrived at the hospital. Yes. Tonight.
He can't. You said he...
They must have used the escort as a screen. The hospital was unprepared.
What do you mean it was unprepared?
We had notified them that he was dead.
They've got to kill him. They've got to do it right away.
Ma'am, I told them that. Dr. Collins says they're researchers, not executioners.
Oh, how dare she? How dare she? Is there anybody in Omaha? Anyone who's reliable?
I've already given the order.
Where is he now?
In the hospital, under sedation. It's the first stage of the program. Dr. Collins assures me he's quite secure. Marion, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I'll go myself, if necessary.
All right.
Everything.
I've got them to assign a special series on the new Governor General. That at least gets me to Omaha.
Do we know anybody there? There's got to be some groups there.
Who's ever even been to Omaha?
Yeah, resistor cows.
That's what makes it so damn frustrating. You know there are people out there, but how do you link them up?
I stand a hell of a lot better chance of helping them there than here. I mean, here, all we can do is sit around and wait for the word that it's too late. Well, I'm not going to do that anymore. Anybody who was out there knows this is the man, and this is the time. It's our chance to be something more than just little discussion or disruption groups. This is the man, and this is the time.
We were all out there.
We all felt it.
Well, I'll be damned if I'm not going to try to do something about it.
Well, how about us? All our separate groups. What about building together, not just on this, but on everything?
Build on this. This is what we build on. Devin Milford standing on the steps of the 4th District Court, reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. Put out the word that he's alive, and he's back.
And America's back.
Ladies and gentlemen of the legislatures, the Governor General and Deputy Governor General of Heartland.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I want to thank you all for coming today and lending your support and encouragement to the effort to make our 5-state area great again. Secondly, I want to assure you that your state governments, you governors, and the legislators of the 5 states that make up our new heartland will remain as they are now, with the exception that you will exercise more actual influence and control over your own state affairs. We all know that your state governments have been rendered almost without purpose by the Soviet occupation. That time has come to an end. There will be no more directives from the Soviet advisor's office. In the coming week, I would like to invite all of you to the interim regional capital in Omaha to discuss your ideas for making our administration more effective and more responsive to the needs of our people. I would also like to invite you to elect delegates to a constitutional convention, which in the coming months will be the basis for a secure and just society.
Sir.
Yes, Ruth. Lovely to see you.
Does this mean that the area has actually seceded from the Union?
No. But following our discussions in Omaha, we will be submitting the creation of our new country, Heartland, to a plebiscite. And after the approval of the people, I will declare that we are the separate country of Heartland, no longer a part of the old United States.
My God, Peter, you can't do that. I thought all this was just something to make the regional administrative change a little dressier.
I know how difficult this is to accept. It is for me, too. But there comes a time when it is necessary to give up some of our unrealistic hopes. We cannot allow sentiment to get in...
Sentiment? My God, I'm an American. I'll always be an American. That's not sentimental, that's the simple truth.
There is no America. There hasn't been for some time. That is the fact. There is a heartland. That is another fact. The vast majority of our people are ready. They have been ready for a long time, for something to give them new hope. I, for one, will be part of that new beginning. I will hold out the hand of hope to those yearning for a new life in which they can be rewarded for their own work, raise their own crops, free of UN special service units, free of Soviet domination, free of meaningless politicians in Washington.
good places to hide.
Exiles only. Absolutely no townspeople.
Yes, sir. We're weeding them out.
You have been selected from your state National Guard and area guard units to become part of the new Heartland Defense Force. You will be responsible for selecting the best men from your units to become part of the Defense Force. They must be willing to follow any command against enemies of Heartland from within or without. The remainder of the National Guard units will be disbanded. Are you with me?
Yes, sir!
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 And now let me give you the man who is ending this occupation. The man who is liberating us from Soviet domination. The man who stands between us and the domination of our lands by the party. Your Commander-in-Chief, Governor-General of Heartland, Peter Bradford.
You have your honor. Come in.
I believe you have the wrong jacket.
No, I don't think so.
Try this one.
General?
It wouldn't be suitable for a colonel to be the national advisor to America. No matter how short the duration of that entity. There's much to do. Come. There have been several major reversals worldwide. Shipment through the Panama Canal has been halted because of the destruction of one of the locks. I'm afraid we miscalculated there too. Premier Castro is becoming old. He acts as though he is still a revolutionary. The Central Committee concludes that, in spite of America's defeat, many of these worldwide disturbances exist because there is the assumption that America will rise again.
It is not America. It has nothing to do with what's going on here. It is an idea.
The men in the Kremlin see the world through reports and monitors. We are not very good at running the world. You're the best, Andre. Yours has been a brilliant game of chess. I'm afraid our leaders, however, are about to knock over the board.
What do you mean?
Since my communication with First Deputy Malkiev and Chairman Nestorenkov, I have another directive from the committee. I have a final task to perform.
What is it?
This is something for me to attend to. All I will tell you is the alternative. The use of low-yield nuclear devices over 3 cities.
You can't be serious.
I've given them something. Something else, something. Symbolic, which will convince them America's finally dead. The other areas must secede within the next 2 weeks.
How is that possible? They are not ready. Even in my area, we're barely able to keep to the current plan.
You must. It will work. Whatever chaos there may be.
Piotr, what is this crisis? We're so close. We cannot allow our work, everything we have accomplished, to be destroyed.
What do you think I'm trying to do? My solution may be inelegant, but will allow you to finish our work here. You will be responsible for this. If you succeed, they cannot keep you off the Central Committee. From there, who knows?
You will be there before me.
Perhaps. But you will be in the unique position to win or lose. Acquaint yourself with the full data of North America. Maybe you see things I have missed.
I will report to you when you arrive in Moscow.
You are a son to me.
And you a father.
You have taught me more than I have taught you. You will remain here until I am gone. When you lose and fail, that is understandable. When you win and fail, that brings the madness.
I, Marian Andrews, do solemnly affirm
that I will conduct the responsibilities of the Deputy to the Governor General of the Central Area Heartland
Do solemnly affirm that I will conduct the responsibilities of the Deputy to the Governor General of the Central Area Hospital.
She looks lovely, doesn't she?
Yes. Yes, she does. Sir, the members are waiting.
By the people, I serve at the pleasure of the people.
Having been chosen by the people, I serve at the pleasure of the people.
Conducting all the aspects of the government of this area according to the dictates of law and justice.
This is not the Stalin era.
The choice of alternatives is yours. The committee will accept your judgment.
And if I refuse?
Many on the committee still prefer nuclear explosions, Pyotr Petrovich. You know that. We have accepted your compromise, and now you resist even that. If you do not act, someone else will, and your brilliant career will end in disgrace. Of what value is that? All they are asking is that you do your duty.
It may have the opposite effect. Upheaval. Chaos.
It was your plan. It was your proposal, comrade. The logic is quite convincing.
It is not necessary. That was 10 years ago. Congress is a mere symbol.
A symbol, exactly. A potent symbol. One that can still rally people against us. Do your duty, Pyotr. I order you to return to Moscow and accept the honors you deserve. There is still too much work to... There is much good work to be done.
I have your word that Colonel Denisov will be permitted to function?
You have my word.
I may be late in returning to Moscow. Don't wait. Don't wait up for me.
Don't be a fool, Pyotr Petrovich. You are to return immediately. That is an order.
Your attention, please. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, your attention. This highly unusual session will be in order. The Vice President would like to speak.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know this is an emergency situation. In the name of the President, I'd like to thank you for responding so quickly. The matter is of great urgency. The President is ill. but he has asked your tolerance while General Samanov addresses you.
My friends, I have learned much during my time with you, to appreciate much of who and what you were and have been. At one point of my life, I thought of America as an implacable enemy. I no longer feel that. Not because we happen to succeed and you happen to fail, but because I know you better. I understand you better. Understanding is a long, long, difficult road. It requires closeness. A closeness which our two countries were never able to achieve. Our two systems so different and in many ways possibly incompatible. But we are all of us human beings after all. Maybe not so different, But there are those who have not had the chance for the closeness, the understanding. When events are seen at a great distance and seen only as extensions of policy, there can be no understanding. I beg of you to cooperate so that the opportunity for such understanding will be able to develop. I beg of you in your own best interest, in interest of peace, in interest of your people, accept the inevitable. However great the idea of your country, however noble those purposes, this body no longer serves those ideas. There's no point. This body no longer serves those ideas. There is no point. No point. Please, take this opportunity. Take this opportunity. I must ask you to disband this body.
We will not, sir.
To declare that the national representative body of the United States and its government relinquishes its power to the administrative areas. Please, take this opportunity to declare that the national representative body of the United States relinquishes its power to the administrative areas. And I must ask for a vote. I must ask for a vote. Immediately. Too late.